Good doggy, good boy.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then. Gnarly! Back.
Good. We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
You're my doggy, eh?
Blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you. They got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why's that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows and the whirring of the spinning wheel... Oh, shh, wait a minute. Do you hear that?
I do. There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
Supposedly. Have you forgotten? I was ordained, you ignoramus.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there, too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
And top you up. I stumble with a brick. Pigs can fly. And Goul's name is really something. Poor Dave. He's got a miserable pair of tits on him. You don't say. You really saw that? I'm not
Those
kidding.
definitely aren't in the blacksmith's
Honza,
hands.
Tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too. True. He ain't yanking your fizzle. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. She had one different than the other. All right. That ain't normal. Everyone must be laughing at the wedding. Why? Some people might like it.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope...
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view...
Good idea, Henry. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll...
Right you are, Captain.
You never know what crosses goes after there. Jesus, Honza, don't start again. I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your supposedly educated claptrap. Supposedly? Have you forgotten I was ordained, you ignoramus? For fuck's sake, you was never ordained, Honza.
I was. Stumble did it.
You've got to be kidding. What the fuck?
Let's see what you can do!
Show your stuff!
I'll hack you to ribbons!
No, you don't.
Bad luck.
I'll be done with you in a flash. Yeah, don't spare him.
Let's see
And
what
you
you're ready, are
can
you?
smash your other arm. Here's the last one. Drew blood, yeah.
Useless! Now you're sweating
No job.
blood, you shit! True blood! Yeah! Hey, Henry, get over here. What's the hold up, damn it? What's the hold up, damn it? Hey, Henry, get over here. Stop dawdling. Stop dawdling. What's the hold up, damn it? What's the hold up, damn it? Hey, Henry, get over here.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Give me...
Hurry up, lad.
We can get going.
That's just great.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
It makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have Goat Ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at the Shani, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
At them!
Oh! Slade! Get him! Slade! Oh!
No chance!
Hey, get him!
We'll finish this quickly. Slice him up!
I'll hack your ass off!
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Yeah, don't
And it's done. They got what they deserved, the fuckers.
You have to spare
Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
We'll decide
Come
what to
here!
do with you later. What about your family?
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rock.
I'll go and try.
Great.
Tell me why I couldn't hang you from the nearest tree, huh?
I'm Phil, from a noble family. Rich or poor, you can't just lick me.
Well, who's going to stop me?
I've got you now, Vincent.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield,
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get away.
for robbing Semine, he'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gules. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive.
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You just say it was the rashness of youth. Pour ashes on your head, and they'll be lenient.
You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly, eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship? I'm not sure.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although, Ma always said I could talk my way out of anything. For sure. I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or diving headfirst off a cliff. All right. But only if you'll tell them that I gave him up right away.
You got it. But I'll try and think up something better than the Virgin Mary.
All right. Let's...
I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Semine. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
That's all right, thanks.
Suit yourself, but be on the alert. Gules isn't the only one making... And stop by Semine sometime. Now... Look what I have for you.
Die! Go! Die! 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 Quick!
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semin took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semin's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truscovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semin is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would... Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semin. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Rattay.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so, old Semin wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent.
So hold your horses. It can't be any old...
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that...
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
What strange go...
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition.
Where can I find them?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hut? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to.
Right. In return, you'll get me invited.
If it means so much to you, come and see Betty from the Truskovitz Tavern. She'll definitely tell you more about it. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact, the best sword in the world... I wish you a blessed evening. Farewell, my friend. Excuse me?
Go!
Excellent. You made a fine purchase. Yes, good sir.
I'd like to discuss the...
Well,
Satisfied?
we're getting close. Very well. Was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Greetings, sir.
Neter war wow.
Lieber Hund.
Seid gegrüßt, mein Herr. Ich bin gleich bei. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
My respect.
I should have left those nettles on the fire a bit longer.
You're always... That's why I come here, noble sir. Fakuta, ganz brav.
Look what I have for you.
You're always welcome here. Can I help you?
Stanislav is a drunk. God knows what he's doing.
He's a poor wretch and an orphan.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Show me. I'd like to do.
Very well. Glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Christ, it's hot out.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Let's talk about the...
Huh. Fine. Glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Today's a scorcher.
The humans...
Good. Until you get into...
I need some...
You want some advice? I catch you fighting here again. But the humans are still stinking up down to business. I don't...
I promised Radovan the blacksmith
My God, lad. Ambrose, the hermit, sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit... far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
But I have to speak...
Didn't you hear what I said? I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you.
Show me your where.
So I use them. Is that such a sin?
God bless you, sir.
I'd like to play...
What game would you like to play?
Let's play beg...
Let's play.
Christ, what's the hold up?
I'm really surprised you challenged me. I don't like to lose.
May God give you health, sir. God be with you, neighbour.
God bless you.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Here. That's enough for me. Your turn.
What we needed.
Well, you're not afraid of anything. No, that's as far as I go. That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones. Excellent! And the money goes to me.
May God give you health, sir.
Good boy. Good boy.
Quick! Car! Go! Car! Quick!
Ah, that hurt.
Keep it up. Quick! Quick! Da! Da! That hit her.
Mercy, leave me be.
Here you go. Take it.
Ka! Go! Ka! Go! Ka!
Whoa! Whoa! Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov, sent me.
And what's that got to do with me? Clear off! Equam memento rebus in arduis severimentem. What do you want here? Clear off! Haven't you got anything better to do? Clear off before I lose my patience. What do you want here? Clear off!
Go back where you came from. I don't want to set eyes on you ever again. What are you doing here? Look, you swine!
Sugar wine, thanks.
There's something... Who's this Herb?
No one knows.
And what has he got to...
Well, he was at death's door recently, bedridden, and he's like a different man since then. Mark my words. And the devil some...
Where did these peculiar...
Hard to say.
Monks on horseback?
Well, Bashka the Butcher says they came from the bishop about that diabolical apparition. In short, the Inquisition.
What do you know about...
Stanislav, the herds boy. He comes running, and the very next night, there's this conciliatory... There's some devil...
And it was
the apothecary's wife, Gerda.
Where can I find...
Stanislav has a sheep pen in the meadow beyond the Troskovitz graveyard, right above the big crossroad.
I'd like to ask you about...
No, I don't want to talk about...
Easy now, Gerda. We'll get to the bottom of this mystery.
Really? You're not going to laugh at me like all the...
I believe you really did see something.
So, what do you want me to tell you?
Relax, Gerda. Have a think, and then tell me what happened with the apparition.
It was the day before yesterday. I was picking marshmallow roots above the rocks. It grows by the cross there, near the big dry tree not far from the road to Tachov. I didn't get home till after dark when I suddenly realized I didn't have my knife.
So you went back to the cross?
God have mercy. He hopped up right out of the ground in front of me. He was all in black and he was grinding. I started to scream. There was something glinting in the dark and this clanking sound and I...
That's all?
At one point I turned around and I saw a dark shadow, proper flying along it was, like the devil, and heading straight up.
What's this place where you saw the apparition?
It's a conciliatory cross, erected in the memory of some... They say some years ago, a young fella killed himself on account of an...
And the day after you saw the...
Aye, all askew, every...
Don't worry, Gerda. Nobody...
What do you think happened?
If the devil's at large here, but you needn't fear.
Thank you. But please, come and tell me how it...
Gerda really did see something. That cross hides a secret.
Was möchtest du, Mann?
I hear Ambrose...
That's right. But I haven't seen it in his hut for a few years.
What do you know about this diabolical apparition?
Christ have mercy.
Good day to you.
I hear the
God above.
What happened to...
Mother of God.
I hear another app.
Well, the cross was askew, aye. But you'll have to ask Gerda what she saw there.
Greetings to you too!
Oh, you pooch.
Ka!
Whoa!
Quick!
Hey, you nearly ran into me.
Ka! Go! Quick! Ka! Come on!
Oh, go!
to get a spade first. Fresh soil. Someone was digging here recently. It doesn't look like an apparition, Gerda. He didn't take heed of the coin or the books.
Good boy. Good boy.
Here, Mutt.
Go!
Ka! Ka! Go! Quick!
Whoa!
Da! Go! Da! Da!
Oh,
Greetings. What do you need?
I hear you saw some...
Was it the bailiff who's...
No. I want to go to Appalachia. I've heard talk he's somehow linked to that apparition.
Why'd you want to know? Forget that.
I know how to deal with evil spirit.
Of course!
Say after me. Vade Retro Satana.
Vade retro satana.
Vade Retro Satana. Remember that. You just have to say it, and you'll drive away the devil.
My God, what a spell! It's clear you know your stuff. What did you want to know?
What exactly did you see that night at the crossroads?
A diabolical apparition. A black rider on a black horse flew into... To Apollonia, his eyes glowed, and his horse was black as charcoal. He turned this way and that a couple of times at the crossroads, and then darted off into the rocks, to the hermit's place, I'm sure.
He turned this way and that. That's strange.
I'm telling the truth. Gerd...
But the hermit helps people though, doesn't he?
Aye, he did. Only now they're saying he was at death's door and sold his soul to the devil.
Why? Why would the old man have sold his soul to the devil and then kept living as...
Who knows what's going on in them? See you soon, my friend.
That herds boy really did see something. And the trail leads into the rocks.
Go! Ka! Ka!
Whoa!
Good boy. Oh! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Go! Go! Die!
Free! Here you go. Take it. Show me. Horse? What's it doing here in the woods? I should take a closer look. A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herd boy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse. Someone really did come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil. Judging by what I've heard about you, you're...
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of talk about you in the village. They say...
Old wives' tales. What do I care about such nonsense?
Well... But supposing it isn't nonsense?
Of course it is.
A few nights ago, a herdsboy saw a black horseman riding... But I think a demon would have known the road to Apollonia and wouldn't have spun round and round at the crossroads like a top.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I found a black horse stabled in a pen here. In the woods below the rocks. A well-fed, healthy horse. Black as charcoal. The man who rode on it wasn't an apparition. Or the devil.
Why are you telling me all this? For God's sake! Stop this nonsense right now.
The apparition was seen by the conciliatory cross at night.
Old wives' tales.
I went to take a look, and it really is askew. But it wasn't magic that Hellspawn was wielding. It was a shovel. There was a hiding place beneath the cross. And the man digging there at night didn't have time to put the cross back in the right position.
By all the saints! So someone was...
There was a brand new cloak of the Knights of the Cross in the hiding place. It's clear that the man may be to cover up who he really is.
I still don't know what you want from me.
I found some pretty interesting
I don't know what you're talking about.
I reckon you do, Ambrose. According to one of the documents, you were appointed seneschal. Or are you going to tell me it was some other Ambrose?
I'm not going to tell you anything.
The man who took things from the hiding place can't have been some chance thief.
So keep the groschen, lad, and stop.
That's enough. I think there are enough fishy things going on around you for me to tell the bailiff, but you're in luck.
You're wide of the mark, but in the end...
What do you want help?
I'm not Ambrose. He died some time ago. I am Conrad, Knight of the Cross with the Red Star.
Ambrose is dead, you say? How did it happen?
He was an old man. Unfortunately, he was already at death's door when I found him.
And you had nothing to do with his death?
Of course not. Ambrose was my friend. I'd known him for 20 years. He was a good member of the Order, and an outstanding teacher.
Ambrose was a member of your order.
More than a member. He was the seneschal. He served the Order for many years before getting into a dispute with the Prague chapter and the Inquisition. Then he had to disappear. I was the only one to know where to look for him. But I came too late.
What was his last wish?
He wanted me to find a hiding place beneath the conciliatory cross where he'd hidden his path. He sensed that death was coming for him. And he also longed to hold his old sword in his hand. I went to his hiding place that very night. I put the blade on his grave in place of a cross.
So the sword is on Ambrose's grave?
You want to disturb it?
I just want the sword, that's all.
All right. I'll tell you where his grave is if you fulfill Ambrose's last wish.
All right.
Listen carefully, then. There's an old widow called Margaret living in the village. Take this cross to her and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Give her the cross. Benedictio.
Good day. What would you like?
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God. What is the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did.
No. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose the bones. They still lie there outside. Help me.
All right.
Thank you, lad. Thank you. We must go to the graveyard.
Let's go then.
Here it is.
What does the graveyard have?
Hold on. Not first tell me.
It's the living I'm more afraid of.
One should fear the dead. You see, one poor soul is waiting.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves.
His name was Jan. He lies outside the graveyard wall.
Why doesn't he have...
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have... The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. And it's my fault.
What happened to it?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends. He couldn't get over the rejection.
And Vashek...
It was an accident. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge when they found his body at the bottom of the cliff. People thought he'd killed himself.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. It's my fault for saying nothing.
Nonsense. And what's more...
Only on the condition that Jan's bone helped me lay him to rest.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger.
That's the only way we can put right...
All right.
Thank you. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here, beneath the pine tree. Then place Ambrose's cross on his grave.
I'll need a space. Need for this.
Holy immortal one, have mercy on us. O angel of Christ, holy guardian and protector of my body. Forgive me every transgression which I have committed, and deliver me from every craft of my enemy and adversary. May I not anger my God. The Lord Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Intercede for my forgiveness. And may their souls find eternal salvation. I know my silence was a sin.
Your journey ends here, Jan. I don't know what you have in your conscience. I don't know. Our Father, there are men for what we should have done, so forgive me this little sacrilege. Thy will be done, and deliver us from evil. Amen. Ambrose's brother Jan got what he...
I saw that.
And yours too.
30 years.
It's all right now. Everything else is...
I'd like to reward you somehow.
I expect you wouldn't want...
Well, if you...
All right.
Thank you again. God be with you, Henry. Take care, and have a pleasant evening.
Go! Quick! 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 Go! Die! Keep it up.
Oh, that mare if someone gave it to me for free.
Quick! Go!
Oh, go!
Hey, fella! Listen, we need help.
This is very bad.
Hey,
brother,
please
don't
fall asleep.
Who are you?
My gods.
And who do you serve?
We are Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Good brothers in Christ. I'll explain everything, but there's no time now. We have to act fast. Our brother Glesgan is dying. The crazy fool shot him. Help us.
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus.
What are you waiting for? Help us.
Hey, you're mine.
What is it? What? I can't do this without a spade.
Holy God, Holy Mighty One, Holy Immortal.
Your journey ends here, Jan. I don't know what you have on your conscience. But rest in peace. I don't know much about prayer in these situations, but... Our Father, there are many sinners in this world, but in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do. So forgive me this little sacrilege. You know better than anyone that it was the right thing to do. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, and deliver us from evil. Amen.
Good day. What would you like?
Ambrose's brother Jan got what he deserved. Just as the hermit wanted.
I saw that. May his soul find peace at last.
And yours too, Margaret.
30 years. I thought about it every day.
It's all right now. You did the right thing. Everything else is beyond the law of man.
I'd like to reward you somehow. Well, if you...
All right. I'll accept the coin.
Thank you again for your help. God be with you, Henry.
Holy God, Holy Mighty One, Holy Immortal One.
Quick! Quick! God! Go! 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 Ka! Keep it up. Ka!
Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, you! You hear me?
Now you're gonna get it!
Mercy! Leave me be!
Hey, fella! Listen, we need help!
Who are you? And who do you serve?
We are Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Good brothers in Christ. I'll explain everything, but there's no time now. We have to act fast. Our brother Glesgan is dying. The crazy fool shot him. Help us.
I don't know you. So why should I help you?
He won't help us. What's he doing here anyway? He's bound to be in league with Conrad. At him! Quick! Don't let him get away! Now you're gonna get it. You're no match for us, fucker!
I can't shoot through you!
Do it!
Die for that, you bastard! A death for a death!
I'll take that one.
You lily-livered swine! So he's
Don't spare him! You'll kick the bucket, you shit!
fucking cur!
You haven't a chance! Ain't had enough yet?
You got him!
Damn it. What was that all about?
I think I owe you an explanation.
Yeah, you're right. Let's hear it then.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Why were they trying to kill you?
I had proof that our Grand Master Zdeněk had betrayed the Order and was conspiring with the Prague chapter. But it was turned against me. Damned Inquisition. First they chased out Ambrose, and now me.
Where can I find Ambrose's broken sword?
It's not far. At the edge of the meadow up there are 2 entangled birch trees. There's a grave beneath them, and the sword is on the grave.
That's all I need to know.
And that's an end to it. This is in return for your silence.
Thank you. I won't...
Farewell, friend. Go with...
What have you found, boy?
Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here. Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's a trace of rust.
At least take a bath before you go out.
Aye. I'll head to the bathhouse right away.
What will it be?
Great! Happy to...
I'll have a look at the...
Word about the price.
Well...
Do we have a deal?
We're getting close. Glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Let's talk about the prop. How's this?
That's quite a... I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Grüß Gott, was...
I'll have a look at the wares.
I'd like to do something about...
Why? Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Quick!
Go, go!
Whoa, whoa!
Ka! Ka! Ka!
Quick!
Go!
Quick!
Ka!
Whoa! like to do something...
Well... Aye. Excellent. You made a fine purchase, good sir. What can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then.
Word about the prop.
Aye. Glad you found what you were looking. For, sir?
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent.
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
Do it more evenly. Well, I've got half finished. no time. I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.